Come with me and let's take a stroll through the scenic town of Yufuin. My goal with these videos is to not only improve as a film photographer, but to also capture and share the beauty of everyday scenes here in Japan. That being said, I won't shy away from showing you the good and bad photos and videos that I take on these trips. I want to be able to look back and learn from my mistakes. And who knows, we might teach each other a thing or two, so let's go through this journey together. So we begin the day in the town of Hita. I have been living here for the past 4 years and it is a really beautiful city. The first photo was of the Hita sign in front of the station. You may have noticed that the eye is missing, and this is actually a really cute gimmick where you're supposed to go in between the H and the T and become the eye of Hita, or in other words, you become the love of the city. The Hita sign is not the only thing in front of the station. People actually gather to see the statue of Captain Levi from Attack on Titan. Really cool fact, but the author of the manga is from this city, so that's why the statue is here. I really wanted to hang out more around here, but unfortunately my train was showing up soon, so I had to move on to the platform. Although I had a little bit of time before my train came, I decided to stop and take this photo. And I noticed that it is actually better to take pictures of harsh lighting when you are in the shadows, so I'm proud of this one. Eventually, my train showed up, so I boarded it to go to Yufuin. This is the only photograph that I took on the train, and although I did blow out the sky, I really do like the composition, so give me that at least. Like this fine gentleman in front of me, it was also my time to leave the train. I took this photograph right before those people went to go cross the train tracks, but looking back at it now, I kinda wish that I waited for them to be crossing because I think it would have added a little bit more to the composition. Either way, I'm happy with the end result. As you can tell, the lighting was super harsh around this time of day. I believe it was about 1:30 p.m, so the sun was still directly above everyone. It just made it tricky to edit the photos and post. Despite the harsh lighting, I really like this photo of Mount Yufu looming over the town below. Even though it has been dormant for a long time, it is still considered an active volcano, with the last eruption being about 2,200 years ago. Originally, when I went to take this photo, I wanted to capture the horse carriage and a taxi passing by each other. But when I went to press the shutter button, I realized that I had it locked. Good job, Charlie. At this point in the day, I still hadn't eaten anything yet, so my next goal was to find some food. I ended up finding this fun looking ramen shop with an automated bowl of ramen to eat at. And of course, I really wanted to take a photo of the shop, but I accidentally got this family on the left side of the frame because I did not check my surroundings. The shop name is Samurai Ramen, and the food was really delicious. I spoke with the owner and he told me that this shop is only in Yufuin and that they work 7 days a week open to close. So if you're in the area, go show them some love and support. With my belly filled and energy recovered, it was time for some more photography. So the story behind this photograph is actually pretty adorable. It took me about 2 minutes to set everything up before I actually took it, and then it wasn't until I put the camera down that I noticed the shop worker was smiling at me the whole time. After I made eye contact, we bowed to each other and I went on my way. The scenery here is just so beautiful. I hope that you guys can check this place out one day. I really like how these trees are lined up and how the light is interacting with them in this photo. By the time I took this photo, the sun was hiding behind the clouds, but I do like the colors. The only thing I should have done was wait for the worker to be facing me before taking it. Now, the story behind this one is quite hilarious. By no means am I a master in Japanese or anything of the sort, so when I went up there to order my food, I said, "Kin nantoka korokke o hitotsu onegaishimasu," and the lady began to laugh because of the way I said it. She did teach me that it is not kin nantoka, it is kinsho korokke. I did explain that Japanese is hard for me, but she reassured me that it was okay and we continued to laugh.
That is delicious.
If you look closely at this photo, you might see something that appears like scratches on it. When I went to go get my film developed, the lady told me that something like this would happen on the last few frames of the film. Maybe it has to do with the way that they developed the film, I have no idea. I did get it back 1 hour, so maybe that has something to do with it. Anyways, if someone watching can explain to me why this happens, I would appreciate it. As I continued my walk, I noticed that a lot of shops were beginning to close. It was only about 4:30 p.m., so it was a little bit of a shock to me. So I really wanted to take a picture of this scene, but when I went to go advance the film on my camera, it turns out that I ran out, so instead you get this. A picture from my Sony. Oops. As I mentioned before, there were a lot of shops that were closing right now, but there was one place that I really needed to go see. Since my name is Charlie, of course the place I am talking about is the Snoopy chocolate shop. Come on, I have to support my boy. And for the last picture of the day is this shot of the Snoopy Cafe on a Sony. And that pretty much wrapped my whole day up. I just had to catch my train home. By the way, the setup of the day was a 35mm Super Multi-Coated Takumar f2.0 attached to a Spotmatic F custom made by Mako Cameras. If you're interested in getting a wooden film camera for yourself, I'll leave the link in the description below. Not sponsored by the way, I just think that the camera is very beautiful, so I thought I'd mention it. And so I finally made it back to Hita. All I had to do now is just rewind the film and go home. Simple, right? Spoiler alert, it was not. So what I think happened here is that I didn't properly rewind the film back into its canister. Even though I heard a click, there was still a little bit of tension left on the rewind knob. Maybe it was the lighting, but I swear I saw some film sticking out still. Anyways, please learn from this and don't give yourself a mini heart attack like I did. I will end this video by showing you some random photos that I also shot on the same roll. Since it was my first time using this camera, I did want to make sure that everything was working before I went out to shoot the video. By the way, if you're interested in seeing more of this kind of content, I'm gonna try to make this a monthly or bi-monthly kind of thing, so subscribe to keep updated whenever I post. Or you can also follow me on Instagram, or both. Until then, please take it easy and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!